G'day viewers, welcome once more to WAINGAFAT Wednesday, where I tell you what am I not giving a fuck about today. And today, I'm not giving a fuck about the Australian Prime Minister thinking that our national broadcaster, the ABC, is left-wing and biased against him. Now, I do actually care about the obvious attacks on the independence of the ABC, but you know what? If Abbott and his shit-eating cronies are scared, they're not being nice to us. I really don't give a fuck. Harden the fuck up, princess. He went on a radio show for this buffhead called Ray Hadleys, where he just poured out his heart. Oh, he said unpatriotic. He can tell a politician has got fuck all to contribute in any meaningful way if their line of attack is unpatriotic. As it was said in the classics, patriotism, the last refuge of scoundrels. When you've got no actual, real, quantitative things to complain about, you just go, they're unpatriotic, they're biased, despite the fact, with his own words, Abbott is clearly saying, if the ABC doesn't explicitly parrot our propaganda line, they're biased. Like he goes on, people would like the ABC to just report. And then he says, but they reported on things that we don't like. It's like, I'm not sure if he doesn't know how fucking stupid he is, or if he just assumes all of the public are that fucking stupid they don't see what he's saying. And certainly a big old chunk of paranoid, deluded fucking idiots are too stupid to see that. I don't believe even a majority of Conservative Liberal National Party voters are that stupid. He's just playing to the real fucking peanut gallery. I kind of think the power brokers in the Liberal Party have gone, this guy's a bit of a dick, isn't he? He got us in an election, but my God, I've never seen the gloss wear off someone so quick. The ratings of this government have dived faster than basically any government on record in Australia. Now let him act like a complete fucking tool for a year or two. Then we'll replace him with Turnbull, who will seem so reasonable by comparison. Will win the next election by a landslide after the Labor Party doubtless implodes and self-destructs as they are so fond of doing. But the doublespeak Abbott comes out with, he says, I think people just want the ABC to report, but I really didn't like when they reported on this. Oh, I think they just want to be impartial. But they said stuff that conflicts with what we say, so we don't like that. He doesn't actually pull them when he says he calls Edward Snowden a traitor, despite the fact that's an actual legal term and it's meaningless in this context, given, Snowden hasn't been tried, much less convicted of anything, so it's just emotive bullshit. And he's gone on and said, it was bad that they revealed that, Australia spied on Indonesia. He doesn't say it's factually incorrect, he just says it's bad that it was ever mentioned. And he goes on and saying, they've got this new fact-checking unit, which they do, and they've been publishing when politicians and public figures of all stripes make big claims, they've tried to objectively assess whether or not what the person has said is true. Now, people from both major parties have been caught out and called out as, that isn't true. That thing you said, that's not true. I think there's been a few more for the government, mainly because A, the government does deserve to be under more scrutiny because they're supposed to be running things correctly, and B, because they've just been fucking lying. Again, he goes, what's this fact-checking they're spending money on? I don't think that. He doesn't say they've found things incorrectly. He doesn't say, that time they said we were lying, that wasn't true. Because he can't, because they were lying and they got called out. So instead of saying, they were wrong, he's just going, I just think they're expensive. And he made the farcical comment that surely fact-checking should come naturally to any major media organisation. It really should! It doesn't! Like the guy he was on the radio with, Ray Hadleys, who is on record as saying he's not required to say things factually because he's an opinion guy. Yeah, the line Fox News uses in the US. Oh no, that's our opinion guy. That doesn't have to be factual. it's opinion. And then they report on that opinion saying people are saying because they regard that once someone said it, it's news. I mean, this guy Hadley, he says, oh, and the ABC doesn't cop the scrutiny I do. The scrutiny he's copped is for lying. He's been found out a couple of times for lying. He actually lost a defamation suit that cost over $250,000 in a payout. So it's like, why are you under scrutiny, Ray? Maybe because you do so many things wrong. I'm not the expert, but when I look at the findings against you, I think the scrutiny was because you do so many things wrong. That's just off the top of my head. The idea that there are people in the ABC who are unpunished for telling outright lies, as you have been, it's just farcical. If it was there, it would be out in the public. It just isn't real. These people are lying. They contradict themselves from sentence to sentence. So yeah, Tony Abbott, Ray Hadley, any other fuckwit who can't see their bullshit, if you think the ABC is biased just because it doesn't push your fucking propaganda, I don't give a fuck.